Hi everyone, I'm coming on to do a quick project share. I bought this bike kit from Scrimpy's Lace Closet and I have just this minute finished it. It was already quite pretty, but what I done here is there was a pink bow and then it had I don't even know if I've still got it sitting there. No, I think I've thrown it. It had like a silvery bubble ribbon and then it had this little pink rose on top of it, which was pretty, but I wanted it a wee bit more shabby. So I took the silver bubbly bow, took that off, took off the wee ribbon bow, and put on this shabby flower, and then I topped the ribbon rose on top of it again, and it just gave it that bit more shabby look. I've then used a mixture of flowers. Um, I've put them in at the base here and going round slightly round the carriage because this was quite broad and bare, and I wanted to just make sure there was something substantial there. So what I've done is I've went round both sides just with a wee floral arrangement just coming up to just take away that bareness. Then at the front here I've added a wee assortment of flowers just coming up the front of the bike. Then I have added one of these wee tassels onto the front. And again, just at the handlebars here, I've got a wee spray of pink and white flowers. As I said, I've kept it really, really basic, really simple, but I think it's really elegant and it holds loads of my pins. I think I'm on to my fifth or sixth stick pins that are full, and I just absolutely love them. So it's perfect. The inside of it I used muslin and I've ended up with two muslins with some stuffing in it because it's quite a deep pocket. So I've got one halfway, then another one so that it wasn't too much to handle. Then over the top of it I used this lace here which is really pretty and decorative, but it's also quite elasticated, so it's good wearing. And I only used enough to go over the top of it, and then I just stitched it onto the muslin to make sure it stays in place. Then I put in some hot glue. Max, behave. Then I put in some hot glue around it just to hold it in place, and then added in all my lovely stick pins. So I hope that's inspired you. Um, Amanda does amazing kits with this style of thing, and she didn't put a great deal of extras in with it because, as I said, it was already quite decorative and it already had this ribbon here in, so you were just embellishing it a wee bit more. I did contemplate putting wee bits of bling on the tyres, but to be honest, I think it's just pretty the way it is. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you have a wee look at Scrimpy's Lace Closet on Zibbit. Maxie, lie down. He's reading all through everything. Anyway, I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.